What if I told you that one of the biggest tech companies in the world is asking thousands of its own engineers to stop using AI? Sounds strange, right? After all, we've spent the last few years hearing that AI is the future. We've been told it will make work faster, save companies billions of dollars, and even replace many jobs. But now, something very interesting is happening behind the scenes. Some companies are starting to discover that AI isn't always cheaper. In some cases, it's actually becoming very expensive. Let's talk about it. According to recent reports, Microsoft gave many of its engineers access to a popular AI coding tool. At first, everything looked great. The engineers loved using it. It helped write code faster, it suggested ideas, it fixed mistakes, and more employees started using it every day. The tool became incredibly popular inside the company. But then, the bills arrived, and that's where the story changed. The cost of using the AI became much higher than expected. Reports say Microsoft eventually told many of its engineers to stop using the tool because the costs were getting out of control. Now, here's the part that surprised a lot of people. Microsoft has invested billions of dollars in the company behind that AI technology. Think about that for a second. Imagine helping build a product, then telling your own employees not to use it because it's too expensive. That's something very few people expected to hear. But Microsoft isn't the only company facing this problem. Uber also gave AI coding tools to thousands of its software engineers. Again, people loved using them. Again, the costs started growing very quickly. Reports say the company used up its entire AI budget much earlier than expected. Some engineers were even using AI services that reportedly cost thousands of dollars every month. That's a huge amount of money. When you multiply that across thousands of employees, the total cost becomes enormous. Then another interesting comment caught everyone's attention. An executive from NVIDIA reportedly admitted that in some situations, using AI can cost more than simply paying human workers. Think about how surprising that sounds. NVIDIA makes many of the powerful chips that run today's AI systems, so hearing someone connected to that world admit AI can become very expensive is something people notice. Now, let's be clear, this doesn't mean AI has failed, not at all. AI is still incredibly useful. It can save time, help developers, write code, answer questions, create images, and do many other amazing things. The real question is different. Is AI always the cheaper option? Right now, the answer doesn't seem to be yes. Running powerful AI systems requires huge data centers, thousands of expensive graphics chips, massive amounts of electricity, cooling systems, internet infrastructure, and constant upgrades. None of that is cheap. Every time someone asks AI to generate code, analyze data, or solve a difficult problem, computers somewhere are doing a huge amount of work. That work costs money, a lot of money. For individual users, it may only be a monthly subscription, but for companies with thousands of employees, those costs grow very quickly. That's why some businesses are now looking more carefully at how AI is being used. Instead of giving unlimited access to everyone, they may start limiting usage or only allow AI for certain tasks where it really saves time. That way, they can still enjoy the benefits without letting costs grow too much. What's interesting is that this is very different from the story many people expected. For the past couple of years, we kept hearing one message: AI will reduce costs, AI will replace expensive work, AI will save companies billions. But the reality seems more complicated. AI is powerful, AI is useful, but it also has a price, and for some companies, that price is much higher than they expected. As AI continues to improve, these costs may come down. New hardware could become more efficient, new software require less computing power, and companies may learn smarter ways to use AI without spending so much money. But for now, it looks like many businesses are learning an important lesson. Just because a technology is amazing doesn't always mean it's the cheapest option. The future of AI is still incredibly exciting, but the biggest challenge may not be whether AI is smart enough. It may be whether companies can afford to use it at a massive scale. So, here's the question. Do you think AI will eventually become cheaper than human workers? Or do you think businesses will continue spending billions just to keep these AI systems running? Let me know what you think.